You know what I mean? It's a good thing. Okay. It says that we're streaming on YouTube, but the thing is not showing me that we're streaming on YouTube yet. So I probably just made a bunch of really weird faces on YouTube. That's fine. Okay, so it's Tuesday, customer retention. And like I say every single week, that is probably the most important thing that you can do in this job, right? Like obviously it is not like having a customer return their order, whatever, like keep ordering every single month. That's not bringing you a ton of volume because it's one customer, right? But we're not just here for getting a ton of volume, right? I mean, there might be some of us that are here for that. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to just like rack up a ton of volume and then like the next month rack up a ton of, I'm here to change people's lives. I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to leave an impact. I'm here to be somebody that can see that mom across the street and be like, you're exhausted, you're touched out, I was there, try this product, I'm telling you it's gonna change your life. And then them change their life, right? Like, and then me continue to be there for them. I'm not just here to make a whole bunch of sales and then carry on my way, right? So customer retention in my eyes, which is why I host this Zoom, is the most important thing that you can do in this business. And the easiest way that you can retain your customers is getting them thriving for free. I say it every single week. I'm going to continue to say it every single week. It is going to be beat into every single one of you like a dead horse until it just like, until it clicks. And I was listening to Jessie Lee's podcast yesterday that she had done where she was talking about with another company that she was with before Prove It. Whenever she would go to the same training every single year, right? Or every single month, something like that. But they always said the same stuff. They always talked about the same stuff, but she kept going, right? Even though it was always talking about the same stuff. And then one day, the stuff that they were talking about finally clicked the way that it was supposed to click, and her business changed. So every single week, we're going to get on here. We're going to talk about the ways that you can retain customers, because at some point in time, it's going to click in a more impactful way in your brain, and it's going to change your business. Okay. I want to give an example. I am not bragging. I am not like, I am so awesome. I just want to give an example of how important it is to talk about getting people thriving for free. I built a relationship with a friend named Mary that I met on Instagram because I searched for hashtag Yuma, Arizona. Right? I was looking for locals near me. I found her. She was moving here. Her post literally said, we're going to be moving to hashtag Yuma, Arizona soon. Right? It was like the first one. It just happened to be like kismet that she had posted it right whenever I like checked, whatever. So we became friends. We were talking. We talked about the weather, about local restaurants, just building that relationship with her, right? Talking about how we were going to get together whenever she moves here. She has a little boy. Our boys are going to have play dates, yada, 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 all this stuff, right?
And for me?
We have never had a conversation about Thrive, because that is not how I run my business. I do not start messaging people about Thrive. I am not very good at transitioning. It is not my strength. My strength is loving people. My strength is being a yellow. My strength is building those relationships. So that's what I lean into. Find your strength, lean into it. Okay. I'm going to tell you that. Is my method, is my way the fastest way? No, because theoretically, if I was Courtney, if I was Red, Mary could have been a customer 5 months ago. Right? She wasn't, but you know what happened? She became a customer last night. Not only did she become a customer last night, but I mentioned to her, great, I'm so excited for you. We have you ordered. Let me know as soon as that package gets into you, and I will give you instructions so that it can be fresh on your mind. You know, and I always go over like putting the capsules by their bedside table, putting their DFTs in the freezer, all that stuff. And I said, don't forget, you can also thrive for free. I don't know if you've ever seen any of my posts about that, but all you need is 2 friends with you thriving, and then your thrive is going to be for free. They can also thrive for free. Their people can thrive for free. It can be an endless train of people thriving for free. And that is awesome, because then you are getting optimum health. You are feeling better every single day, and you're losing nothing. You are not having to take from your family in any way, shape, or form to feel amazing. She immediately turned around and said, you know what? I'm gonna have my husband order. So she had her husband order. And I was like, great, we only need 1 more and you're gonna be thriving for free. 4 seconds later, she sent me a screenshot of her creating her brother's account. So she created an account for her brother who was there with her. They placed his order. She's now thriving for free. Right? So that one customer, that one relationship that I built turned into 3 customers within 10 minutes, literally boom, 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 just like that within 10 minutes. And now, not only that, she messaged me this morning and she's talking about how she wants to get her husband thriving for free and her brother wants to get thriving for free too. And because that is her mentality, right? Because I planted that seed moment one that she could thrive for free, she's going to plant that seed in anybody that they get too, right? Like that's going to be the first thing that she mentions. Hey, you could thrive for free. What 2 people do you have that could come and thrive with you? So then that creates a whole train of that duplicated process of people being excited about thriving for free. Is it going to take on every single customer? No, because you do not, like, you can give the information, you can't force them to like accept it and run with it, right? It's not going to work on every single customer. Okay. I don't want anybody to be disillusioned that like every single customer, if you mention it right in the first 5 minutes, they're going to be like, yes, I totally want to thrive for free. And then it's going to like take off. But we all have those people. Imagine if you weren't talking about thriving for free, right? If you weren't making it a focus and you have one of these customers, if you have a Mary, you have a unicorn customer sitting over there that's like totally ready to thrive for free, but has no idea that it's a thing because you haven't talked about it, right? So make sure that that is your focus. Always get them thriving for free, get them excited about thriving for free. A really easy way to do that is to kind of gauge who they are, what kind of person they are, what do they care about, right? Might be why my method works so well for me, because I take that time to really get to know them before I ever transition, before there's ever any talk about thrive. I let people come to me. That's how I've always been. Okay. Very, 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 very rarely, very, very rarely do I transition a conversation. People come to me. And I'm able to use the skills that Courtney has taught us, that Krista has taught us, that Dakota has taught us, that Heather has taught us, and all of these other Zooms, right? All of these other skills that we are learning on all these other Zooms, I'm able to use those skills in these relationship building times, right? I'm able to get to a point where I'm understanding why they make the decisions that they make. I'm getting to a point now where I can understand, like, they're this color personality. That's why she always talks about this, right? So I know Mary's very yellow. I know that Mary has had a traumatic childhood as well, right? I know that Mary and I are very similar in. Can you stop, please? Thank you. I know that, I don't even know if you're allowed to be on here. This is on YouTube, my friend. You might need to go. I don't know. Are kids allowed on YouTube? Is that a thing? I have no idea. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get arrested. Just stay right here, okay? So that they can't see you on the camera. Anyway, I don't know. They have like different rules and stuff. But I know those things about her. I know how her brain operates. I know that she's very, very similar to me. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I've taken the time to get to know her on a very real, personal, deep level. So I know how to talk to her about thriving for free. I know that she's going to care about, one, not having to take from her family. I use those words specifically because we have talked about that. We have talked about that, how as moms, we have to always be on budget. We have to always be keeping like a watchful eye on the things that are coming into our life that could take from our family, take the energy from our family, take the time from our family, take the money from our family. You know what I mean? We've had that conversation before. So I know to talk about that. I know to talk about that because that's her pain point that has come up in a totally different conversation. Okay. So make sure that you're paying attention to that, to who you're talking to, what type of person they are, what it is that they care about. Check the chart real quick. Yes, we all have our own strengths, Haley. Okay, so now that I've gotten her thriving for free, right? It doesn't just stop there. It's not just like, okay, great, you're thriving for free, and that's the end of it, right? And this all happened like very late at night last night. Like it was like 5 minutes before the end of business, right? Like midnight Eastern time, whatever. So she was going to bed. I was going to bed. No big deal. So this morning I sent her the little flyer that I made that has my customer text number, right? And I did my customer onboarding system. Hey, this number right here is what I use to do all of my auto ship reminders, right? We won't really have a ton of conversation. I mean, you can reply on this anytime you want, but our conversation is still going to be right here on Instagram. This is simply for me to remind you about your auto shipment, because I'm busy too, because I don't ever want to forget to remind you about your auto ship, right? So that's what I say. That's my spiel to everybody. So I sent her that. I told her to sign up for it, and I told her to have her husband and her brother do it as well. It's not my personal number. You're just going to get a text message reminding you about your auto ship or any deals that I have going on. So she's going to be getting that done today, right? I'm going to do the same thing for the people that they bring in. I'm going to tell them to get me in a three-way chat with those people, right? I'm going to have a relationship being built with those people too, because it's my job, not Mary's job, to make sure that those people are feeling good on their thrive. So make sure that you are getting those people in three-way chats. Are you going to get into every single three-way chat? No, because again, you cannot control other people. And if your customer refuses to put you in a three-way chat with their referral, there's a very, very little that you can do. Okay. But it's all in making it be something that's upfront, like letting them know I need to be in a three-way chat with this person so that I can help them load their cart, help them get checked out, make sure that they're doing it on Autoship so it counts for you to Thrive for free. I also want to make sure that I'm there to help them on their journey, like I've helped you on yours. I want to make sure that they are reminded about their Autoship every single month. I don't want that to sneak up on them. So if you get me in a three-way chat with them, I have that right there. So now whenever I do my Autoship check-ins, I can go back to our three-way chat and I can say, hey guys, your Autoship is coming up in 3 days. I just wanted to make sure that you're both okay with it. It's really, really, really important to make sure that you're getting in those chats with them. Do everything that you can to get them to do that. And if they refuse, then they refuse. There's something that you can do outside of that. But if you make it something that's, this is going to help you, it's not going to help me. It's not like I'm trying to like steal your friend. I don't want to be besties with your friend. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to help them and help you. So make that be a thing. And then after you have gotten them onboarded to whatever customer system you were using, whether that is the recipe box, the Trello board, the Shout app, whatever it is, after you have gotten them onboarded onto that, remember how important it is to not only take care of your personal customers, but your customers' referrals too. Okay. Somebody who is thriving for free is going to stay thriving for free. They're going to stay thriving. They're not going to stop because they love the product. The reason why they stop thriving is because they can't afford it, because life happens, because their engine blew up and they have to replace it, because their tire went flat, because they had to, replace their water heater. It's almost always something financial. So whenever your personal person is thriving for free, they're going to keep thriving for free. And the way that happens is you taking care of their people. And then you taking care of their people is going to keep them thriving for free. It all depends on you, which is a lot of pressure. And it's very, 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 very scary sometimes because you don't want to screw things up for other people. You don't want people to be mad at you. So make sure that you have your system. Yes, Sue Ellen, it is very worth it. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I'm glad that it's hitting different today. I told you guys I was feeling like spicy. I was feeling like motivated. Anyway, make sure you have your system, whatever system it is that you're going to use, whatever works best for your brain. Have your system, use your system. Be intentional with your system. You don't want somebody to fall through. It does, man. This stuff is legit. You don't want people to fall through the cracks because then somebody's not going to be thriving for free. And then that person's going to fall off. And then you're starting over from scratch, and starting over from scratch sucks. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. I just want to touch real quick too. I've had a couple of questions in the last couple of days about how do you get a customer who has stopped thriving to get back to thriving. I found really good success with that whenever I first started my journey on trying to better my customer retention. I had really, really, really good success with voice clipping every single one of my customers who had stopped. And I had a lot. I had a lot of customers that stopped. What is the common goal there, right? I have a lot of customers now who never stop. I have a lot of customers now who have been thriving for 6+ months. Before, I had a lot of customers that stopped. What's the common thing there? Me. That's it. I'm the only common thing there. The product has never changed. The product has stayed the same, right? I'm the only thing that could have changed that. And what I did was I sent a voice clip, a very embarrassing, a very real and emotional voice clip to every single one of my customers. It was not a pre-recorded thing that no, it was, hey, Brittany, I am so sorry that I dropped the ball on my relationship with you and your Thrive journey. I am so sorry that I was not there for you the way that I should have been there for you. I have learned so many new things. I have grown a lot in my business. I have grown a lot in my leadership, and I have grown a lot in my ability to take care of my customers. And I just want to let you know, I'm sorry. If there is ever anything that I can do to help you in the future, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Whenever I sent that message, guys, and I sent it maybe to 15 people, right? Whenever I sent that message, all but 2 started back up. And the 2 that didn't start back up have now started back up. My friend Desiree and my friend Emily have both since then messaged me and started back up. We are in more control of whether or not they thrive than we think we are. We think that it's all on them, like whether or not they're thriving, whether or not they order, whether or not they stay. It has nothing to do with them. It has so much more to do with us. We have the power to change that experience for them in such a huge way. So if you feel like you are struggling with that aspect of it, you need to reach out. You need to let me know. You need to tell me what that area is that you're struggling with the most so that I can help you. You need to go back and watch some of the other recorded customer retention Zooms, and we need to figure it out, because you have that power to keep them thriving, get them thriving, and all of those things. Like, not a single customer that I've in the last 3 weeks, my PPA on Justin's right now is a 10. A 10 on Justin's and a 9 on mine. That's 19 people in 30 days that I've gotten. 19 new people in 30 days that I myself have brought in, right? That's a lot. Like, for me, like, that's a lot. Like, obviously there's people that have like 42. That's a lot, right? That's a lot for me. And that all came from me having previous relationships with these people and helping them to thrive for free. That all came from me being like real and genuine and honest with them. And not a single one of them came from a deal. Has Lavelle had a deal in the last 30 days? No. Aside from free shipping, and I didn't even get anybody during that weekend because I was at a hockey tournament. That's all. Like, none of it came from a deal. Have you guys seen me posting any deals? Hey, I have all these credits off. I have this. Not a single one of them came from a deal. Not a single one of them were told that they would have credits. Did I send them credits? Yes, because I always send credits. But none of them were told beforehand, if you order, I'm going to send you credits. They had their cart loaded. I asked them to send me a screenshot to make sure their cart was right. And I was like, okay, I'm going to send you credits to take off that shipping cost right there. And I send them credits to take off the shipping cost. So it's possible. I know a lot of us feel like it's not possible and that it's harder whenever there's not a promo going on, or it's so expensive and they're not going to. Stimuluses, income taxes, building those relationships, showing people what thriving is. I don't know. I'm going like way off the rails now. Anyway, be good customer service. Thrive out loud. Help your people. Be kind. Follow up. Have a customer list. Have your system. Whatever it is that you're doing, have it. Use it. Utilize it every single day. And if you need help, I'm right here. Just message me. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? Anybody need any help with anything specifically? If you guys have any ideas for what you want me to talk about next week, an area that you need covered specifically, let me know, because I can do that. I promise I won't forget what it is. I'll write it down next time. Obviously, whoever asked me last time isn't on right now, though. So you are very welcome, Christian. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. If you need any help, I'm here. Talk to you later.